Hey, I'm going to talk a little bit about home recording and recording electric and acoustic guitars and bass guitars right now. One of the things you want to make sure that you're doing, different guitars have different methods of transferring sound. For instance, an electric guitar you plug directly in through a 1/4-inch plug and you run that through an amp or run that directly into your recording device. An acoustic guitar obviously has a sound hole. Some acoustic guitars have a mic input within the sound hole, but most generally an acoustic guitar is just this, just a piece of wood. Mine has a pickup on the inside and the bridge portion with an EQ also on the top of it. So I can EQ my sound a little bit and go directly into a recording device via the input on my acoustic guitar. But with acoustics, you really want to have that ambient sound. You want to have a little bit of an outward sound. So another a good technique is to place a mic in front of the sound hole when you're recording. And when you replace that mic into the sound hole, a couple things to remember. The lower to the butt end of the guitar, you're going to get more of a bassy sound. And the higher you get away from the sound hole up on the strings, you're going to really pick up that string sound. Around the 12th fret is a really good place to place your mic. As far as mics go, an SM57 or something like that it's a really good mic to pick up your string sound. As far as electric guitars go, man, the best way to do that is to run through your rig. Run through your amp and mic your amp. Get a really good tone on your amp and then just reinforce that sound by running it through another mic, like again an SM57 or a 58, placed at about a 45-degree angle or so at one of your cones, just back a little bit, will get you a really good sound out of your cabinet. And then as you get to know your equipment a little bit more, you can add a little bit more crunch to that. You can add some EQ, some compression to really get that tight, crunchy sounding guitar that you really want in post-production. Bass guitar is also basically the same thing as an electric guitar. You wanna send that through. A lot of times you can do a bass direct too, and you can get a pretty decent sound. But to get a really nice round warm tone, you're going to want to run through your rig and go ahead and mic your rig, and maybe even set a mic back a little bit to get the full sound of your bass and get a good warm tone to it.